Hey guys, so I am gonna show you guys how I farm Audience of the King. I know that Audience of the King is probably one of the most excruciating farms and it's definitely tough. Some people don't even believe it exists. But as someone that's first time playing PoE, and this is one of my very first things I started farming, because I felt like the Audience of the King had such a good value. But first and foremost, let's take a look at the Atlas. Oh, that's not that. Control U. So this is just the main atlas. You're gonna be, you're probably gonna be playing with this. Everybody's got the same variation of this. It's from like what drops in the maps. Um, Here's the atlas for Arbor of Ash, and then this is for the map bosses. But we're looking right here is for this atlas, the Audience of the King atlas, and then one of the hardest ones to get points in, and I think feel like it's Audience of the King. Other than this, which I haven't even gotten to yet because I just hate logbooks. But so if you understand rituals, you're gonna be getting the rituals, you're gonna be killing mobs, and it's gonna give you tributes, and you're gonna be able to spend the tributes. If you have 0 points in this, it's gonna be very tough to get the Audience of the King, but it's not impossible. I got my very first one without having points. Everybody's gonna have that. Um, or you can buy the points. Oops, sorry, I had someone coming. Okay, so you can either two ways to do it. You can either farm currency another way, buy the Honest of the King, which is right now average about 7 to 8 dibs, and then go run the map. Because we definitely want to run it at least 2 times, and to get here, which says 50% increased chance of getting Honest of the King in the rituals, and also the revive monsters 20% increased chance of being a rare. It means it gives you more tribute, more points. Because remember, we want to get as many points as possible, so that we can buy it. Because generally, Honest the King or any of the omens, the Whittling, Sinister Omens, they're gonna be really expensive, and that's why you can either buy the two audience, which is about 18 divs, and then 18 divine is pretty expensive for a lot of beginner players that want to start farming, but generally you want to get at least the first 4 points, and this will increase your chances. I honestly, people say this doesn't really matter. 0% of 50% of zero is nothing. It's still zero because some people just don't have the luck of farming it. But I'll show you guys how I did it, and it's really successful for me. Generally, I'll get about 1 or 2. I'm not gonna ramble on, but yes, first 2 points, and once you get these two, perfect. Hopefully you get an ingenuity belt, and then you can sell it or use it. They're really good. They're one of the best belts right now, top belts right now. I get these points first, and then I would go for this. This is my next priority. So all your rituals will have 4 attempts, 4 phases, so that it allows you to get more tributes. Okay, because some reps you run 2 and there's only 3, and you might not get enough points to reroll because sometimes it costs to reroll. Now that goes to our next point. Our last points, I always get this. It gives me 2 additional rerolls, so I can roll twice. Also reduces the tribute, the cost of the reroll. So that really helps me be able to get more chances to see the audience. Or if I had something deferred, I'll be able to get to that sooner, and then pay into the defer, or buy it. So in the beginning, when I first got my first one, I just went and ran it, and I luckily got another one. And after I got this, I definitely felt like, okay, Audience is King is possible. The biggest issue you're probably gonna have is you're gonna have to get the tablets. These are very hard to get, ritual tablets, because they only kind of drop right on top of where the tribute is, and where there's a mob there. So I only ever seen it where I've killed mobs right on top of the tribute before I start the tribute, the rituals, and it drops. So it's harder. It's probably the most rare drops. And you can sell these. A lot of people buy them because they want to farm Ardians, or you can keep them. But I keep them because I want to be able to farm it myself. So if you go to the map, I think one of my most successful farm for audience, I got 3 out of 5, was, let me show you guys. I'm sorry, my map's all over the place. It's easy to see because I just go to the map, and I stacked three tributes on top of each other, uh, and I was able to get like tributes, boss maps. I feel like the I don't feel like the level of I think feel like the level of the map plays a factor compared to if you the rarity of the map. Whenever I go into a tribute, I don't really look for quantity and stuff like that because I first I thought like, hey, if I stack my mob size or something like, ooh, I have a bunch of tributes over here. I'm probably do later. See, I can get to here and I can rock in a tribute tablet and I'll be able to get a bunch of tributes here, or I can rock in a boss tablet and get boss maps here and have a upgrade one level. I had a few towers here, but anyways, right now I have an audience in deferred already, so I'll show you guys the defer option, where you defer it. Sometimes you don't have enough points. Majority of the time you don't have enough points. This is a good one here, Woodlands. Uh, Majority of the times you don't have enough points to do the audience or to do the map, and you're like crap. So you defer. Deferring it means you're paying into it. So you're paying partially, like depending how much it is, and then next time you come in, it'll come up. If it comes up again, you can either buy it or you can defer it again. So I have three right here. Okay, hidden grotto is good. So one thing to note too, when it comes to doing this, I feel like if you do tributes in maps where everything like with a lot of corridors like augury and stuff like that, it really sucks. I feel like the mobs don't spawn as fast, and you have to want to kill the mobs as fast as possible as they spawn. What happens then is you get more tribute points, and even in more open maps, like you know, if you get lucky like a Bloomfield or anything with open map or sand pit, there's going to be a lot more space for them to spawn. They spawn faster instead of them being all cluttered. Because there's some maps like Val Factory where you have like a small corridor where they can spawn, and it just really sucks. So Hidden Grotto is pretty good. So let's just pop in a map for Hidden Grotto. I'm just gonna pop this 15. I found that pack size doesn't really matter because I don't know if that really affects the ritual spawns instead of map spawn. But I've really had one where I had huge pack size and I got like very minimal spawns, and it's really weird. But sometimes I just put in any map that's just like a 15 or 16 above, just so I can go in there and get the points. You just want to get the chance to see if you have the audience of the king or not. Hold on, sorry guys, I'm all over the place here. So I can talk at the same time. Okay, my headset's not working, but okay, let's just get through this and I'll turn my mic on and off so you guys don't hear double audio. So as you can see, my deferred is not there, because if it was there, it would be right here. Anytime you see like two little small squares here, you mean it's potential audience or omens. But if it's this, then it's definitely, you're not gonna get audience. I'm gonna have to look for 2 re-rolls here. I have 3 more rituals. I started out with 540, which is pretty good. The faster you kill the mobs, the easier it is for the mobs to spawn, as in like for you get more points. So you take longer to kill the mobs, they're gonna respawn slower. You want to kill as many mobs as possible. We're looking good. Anytime we get about 1200, you know the next mob's gonna be bigger. I'm probably gonna get at least 2500 by next one, and then my 4th one I'll probably get like 3000 ish. Oh, that almost cucked me. I'm running CI with this mana, and that thing almost ate me up. Yeah, so next one.
Favors me.
Okay, so you see these ones, very nice open space, a lot of spawns. 3,200, not bad. It's weird. Sometimes I'll get like maps where I'll do like 5,000, 6,000, and unexpectedly with just regular maps. And sometimes I'll juice it and I'll get like under 2,000. So just gonna look at a few things here first. Okay, so we're gonna reroll, and there it is. This is my deferred audience. That's 4,577 tributes. I definitely don't have enough. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna defer this. I'm gonna pay into it. Future discounts, I get discounts because of my Atlas tree. Defer fee 259. That's what I'm paying to it. And total for a cost 762. So it's gonna cost me 762. I'm gonna defer into it, and it's gonna pay into the total. Right? What's this? No, nothing good. No, +2. I'm just gonna see if there's anything else I can pick up. Once you defer, that's it. You can defer again if it shows up at my next reroll, which is great because you pay more into it. And it'll be cheaper the next time you get it. So you have to run like another map. So we're gonna reroll again, and hopefully we get it again. We don't. So we have to go run another map and hopefully get it. You can probably skip through this. I'm just doing a live, and I'm recording at the same time. So so really nothing here that I want. I mean, I can spend something, but just buy something just because. All right, so that's the defer. So I'm gonna finish this map up really quick, and then I'm gonna head to another map. The reason why I want to finish this map up is I don't want to make. I want to make sure I get. I'm not gonna be locked. Like I have to travel past this map or something like that.
A rare treasure. Stand, take you. Out of mana. I have no space for that. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Indeed.
All right, so let's. I don't really have any high hopes for this one. I'm thinking maybe I'd be able to get it deferred. If we get enough points, I'll get it. But I think the next one's gonna be where I'm gonna get the audience. You guys see how that is? 198. See, there's the audience. It's cheaper now, only 4,000. But you see how these corridors kind of keeps the mobs from spawning? Like, I don't like that.
There is power in this object. I can feel it. I have no space for that. Garukan favors.
You guys see that? Only 2,600. So I'm gonna defer for sure. I don't have enough. Defer. I'm gonna hope that when I re-roll again. Is there anything good here? It doesn't look like anything good. Yeah, I don't get him again. But I have one more re-roll because of my Atlas tree, so I have another chance to get him. But I'm gonna see if there's anything here that's worth it. Sometimes you get really good omens, like the ones that give you reduced EXP when you die is pretty good. The Chaos Omen's pretty good. All right, let's pray for him to show up again. Nope, he doesn't show up again. I had it once where I got 3 audience at the one time being deferred. It was really crazy. I was farming like crazy, and I got all 3 eventually. So when it comes to the deferral, you have to understand, if you don't get him and you don't refer it again, you only get another couple of chances. I think 2 to 3. But the game will tell you if you don't defer it this time or you don't buy it this time, that it's gonna go away. So definitely that's something to be mindful of when you're deferring. When you do get it, make sure you defer it, and the deferral stays for maybe a few attempts. But the game will tell you, hey, you better buy this now or it's gonna go away off the deferral list. But generally, it will show up again. And if you do have points in your Atlas tree, you can remove some points. I'll show you guys in a little bit to make sure it comes faster. I'll show you guys that once I finish the map here. I think I need to finish this one to get to my next one. Actually, I don't, but I kind of like want to finish the map.
Shah Khan favors me. I can't do that yet. Not yet. Erer,
Okay, so the Alice tree. Let's say you have deferral and you want it to come sooner. You want to put it over to this. See if favors will come 50% sooner. So we can remove these 2 points because we definitely want to keep the 4 altars for the tribute points. We want to keep this to be the reroll. And you already have, if you already have something that you like that's already in deferral, then you can take these out. Because if you have the Audience of the King, you know, chances are another Audience of the King is going to be very rare, but you want to be able to have him come sooner so that you be able to keep paying into it. So you take these 2 out and add it to these 2. Then once you get your tribute or whatever you want to get, then you can take this out and then put it back in here. And that's really how I do it. But in this case, I just, you know, I'm not going to do that. Hopefully I'll get another audience or something like that. But let me go ahead and pop another map in there and just get rid of this stuff here. All the Pacifics are rolled. Okay. I'm pretty sure.
Go. Hello.
Two.
I'll be here. Waiting.
Stash.
Hello. I'll be here. Waiting.
And audience farming is fairly profitable. I got a ritual tablet earlier for 10 map. Wow, that's big. Let's see what we got. Increase magic master map. Rerolling rituals cost 10% reduced tribute. That's pretty good. You don't have to run the layer maps. I run it because, you know, it just gives me more XP, and also I farm the layer at the same time. It's really nothing you have to do. So hopefully we'll get to this run.
Hikaru Khan favors me. Not yet. Victory is mine. A rare treasure. I need more time. I need more time.
I wish this was at a more open space. Hopefully I can get enough to get him, but it sucks to have to defer him so close. I would need a whole 1,200 points here. I think I will be able to get it. I think we just barely made it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I gotta defer him again. Reroll. Well, at least it keeps him deferred. I'll definitely get him the next map. Ugh, we almost did it. We almost did it. We almost did it, guys. Actually, a good helm here. 9%. Let's see if we roll him again. There we go. Nice. We're gonna defer him again. So we got double deferred. We paid twice into it. So we're definitely gonna get him next time. And we have enough for, you know, pick up some alchemies. There you go. All in all, not a bad run. We're definitely gonna get the audience the next run. So it's been what, 3 maps. But remember, I already had him deferred, so we'll see. Here's one. Bloomfield. Very open. Let me go ahead and grab another T16 map here. Oh, I don't want monsters. Oh, wow. Pack size monster. There you go.
Yes. Yes. Until next time. Hello. Until next time. Yes.
Hmm. So we hit a Bloomfield. I think this is going to be the one.
Victory is mine. Pathetic. There is power in this object. I can feel it.
There we go. Got enough points to get him. I still have one more tribute left. I can still re-roll and potentially get him again because I didn't take points out. But you see how I said Bloomfield is probably one of the best maps to do? It's just so open, and you'll be able to get. I feel like that the mobs get kind of clumped up in the other maps. That's why I hate doing. I hate doing tributes in other maps because of that. Yeah, it's dangerous. Let's see if we get lucky and re-roll another tribute. I almost thought that was it right there. But yeah, I hope that was helpful for a lot of you guys that farm this. Although I had a tribute already deferred, it was a really good time for me to do a video on how the defer works, because a lot of people don't really understand how the defer works. If you're still new to farming this, there are some people that forget that they have to keep deferring it, or they can just keep going and then it never shows up. Like I said, if you deferred and it doesn't show up 2 to 3 times, you got to make sure you can put points over here, put points over here, because sometimes it might not show up at all and it might just go off the deferred list and you might not even know it and you're thinking it's still in deferred. But other than that, that's really how tribute farming works. I generally get 1 to 2 a day after like 5 to 7 maps. I'm not guaranteed, but I'm probably at 80%. I generally sell my audiences because I got my ingenuity belt already. I don't like running it because there's 8 divs and the chance of me getting the belt and trying to resell it and stuff like that. And there are people that want to resell, do it for the belt, but I generally get the boots or something like that. So you guys like more videos like this? Definitely I go live here on YouTube a lot, just doing a lot of the content, the currency farming, and also end game bosses. Also my mage is pretty strong too. Given you've seen how she farms everything here. I'm actually wearing a shield, so for rarity, and it just, like I farmed this myself. Generally, I have another character, but I just like audience farm because it's one of my favorite things to farm, and I know that there's a lot of currency in it, and I think anybody can do this farm regardless of your gear, to be honest. It's definitely more easier for me because you can see the spark build just covers the whole area. I'm not really too worried. If you're a class that easily get stunned, I definitely recommend getting a stun charm, because they do mob you a lot, and definitely a lot of AoEs, and you'll be able to farm these currencies. This is really good currency. You run it, you can get the belt, you can sell it, you can corrupt it, you can get good belt, make good divs here. But definitely I will do more and more of these videos, and maybe next time I'll do a video where I just start fresh without having one deferred. But generally this is probably what you want the most too, get these tablets so you can keep running the farms. But the atlas definitely gives you a lot, the mapping gives you a lot of tribute already, so you don't really have to worry about that. I know this is a little bit of a long-winded video. Probably in the future I want to record it and then go back through and do voiceover, but I'd rather just do it like this. Definitely have to get my headset to work again, to connect again, and so I can talk as I'm going through, because I'm getting audio from both sides. All right, guys, if you like what you see, you subscribe. I'll probably open up my Twitch again and try to do more live streams, content from other characters. Catch you guys in the next one.